we have another good video game adaptation. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Fallout. The show stars Ellie Purnell, Walter Goggins, Aaron Moulton. It's on Prime Video, 8 episodes. First episode's the longest, like 75 minutes. All the other episodes, about an hour, some shorter. Most people ask, do I have to play the video game to enjoy the show, watch the show? No, I played Fallout a long time ago. I don't remember anything about the game. The premise of the show is pretty simple. There's a war going on. People are in California, trying to enjoy life. And then nukes are dropped. 200 years later, we pick up on the story. That's the basic premise of it. Now, the story is told from present day and also 200 years ago before the nuke was dropped. We follow 3 main characters all on a mission to find this doctor. So, of course, they come across each other. The characters are Lucy, Maximus, and the Ghoul. So let's start with Lucy. She was born in a vault. And what is a vault? These vaults were created because people knew that a nuke or nukes would be dropped. So they created all these vaults around the United States. So people lived in them and they were able to sustain life in the vault for centuries. That's what they say. So Lucy knows only the vault. When we meet her, she's getting married because the vault is connected to other vaults. So I think she was in 33. So you have 32 and 31 or whatever. And they just like, hey, we have somebody here. They need to get married and, produce kids. So she's getting married, and on her wedding day, her vault is ambushed by raiders. And raiders are people who live on the surface. Her father is taken, and everybody is confused because they're not used to dealing with stuff like this. So she's like, I'm going to find my dad. And she leaves. And of course, she's a fish out of water. She's never been to the surface. People are out there, bandits and mutants, trying to kill her or eat her or whatever. And she, goes about her business. Then we have Maximus. Maximus is a part of the Brotherhood. He is raised on the surface. He survived, the destruction of her town. And he wants to be a knight. However, before you can become a knight, you have to be a squire. And the knights are these big mech looking things. There's people in them, but it's just big mechs or whatever. So he is put on as a squire for Knight Titus, I believe is the knight's name. And they go on the mission to find this doctor. And as he's basically a caddy. He's carrying around this big bag of weapons and everything for the knight. Whatever the knight says, he's supposed to do. They get out there and it doesn't go well. And he realizes the knight is kind of a punk. And he's not a good person. He's a coward. And eventually he gets the armor and he becomes the knight. And his mission, again, is to find the doctor. Then you have the Ghoul. And the Ghoul is played by Walter Goggins. He's so cool. Like, I don't know. He looks like a mutant, but I just enjoyed his character a lot. Anyway, he is buried, essentially, minding his business, sleeping, it seems like, and people wake him up because before he went to sleep, he was like this excellent bounty hunter. So they wake him up. They're like, hey, there's a bounty out for this guy. It's going to be a lot of money. He kills everybody. He was like, I'll do it myself. And since he's Walter Goggins, we see a lot of his life back in the day, like before the nukes drop, and we spend time with his character that way. But as the story goes, they cross paths with each other. All of these characters cross paths. There's other characters involved, and they're trying to find this doctor and, get answers. Lucy is trying to find her father, get answers what happened to her mom, what's going on with the vault. The fourth character, main character, I would say, is Lucy's vault, because her brother is still there and they're trying to pick up things after the ambush and figure out what's going on. And he starts questioning things and he's looking into things about what's going on in the vault. And I think the show does a great job of just weaving all that together. So by the time we get to that last episode, it's like all of it makes sense. Like everything that's been going on makes a lot of sense, and it's a cool show. Like, go in. You don't need to play the game or anything. Just know, like, when Lucy comes to the surface, things are not normal. People are not normal people. They're not very nice. It's all, hey, you can sell your tooth for some money, or things like that, and we might kill you because we want your stuff. It's a survival thing for her. But I enjoyed it. It's funny at times, a little dark comedy. People getting limbs cut off and blowing up and stuff like that. But I enjoyed the characters. I look forward for season 2 because it ends, on a high note. But you look forward to what's going to happen next. It's a dope show. So if you get a chance, look for something to watch. Check out Fallout on Prime Video. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. If you played the games, let me know what your favorite game was, because like I said, I played, I think, Fallout 3 years ago, and I don't remember anything about it. And I'm not about to pick up Fallout right now. But those are just my thoughts. Thanks for watching.